Hello and welcome. This is Freewill Tarot. This reading is going to be for the sign of Libra. Hello, Libra. Hope you had a great new year. So let's jump right into your reading. You have 3 messages from Spirit off top, so I'm going to read those to you. First one is called Harmony. Okay, it says, balance and unity creates alignment. Peace comes from embracing all aspects of yourself. Foster cooperation and understanding in your relationships and within yourself, okay? I think the relationship we have with ourselves is the most important relationship, because if we have a good relationship with ourselves, we can have good relationships with other people, okay, Libra? Keep that in mind. We also have adaptability, okay? Flexibility is key to success. Adjust your approach without losing sight of your goal. So it could be in anything. It could be career, money, but even in relationships. Whatever goal you personally have, is saying to be adaptable, okay, Libra? Stay open to change today. Shift your method if needed, but stay committed to the vision, okay? And you also have inner restlessness may be disrupting your peace. Slow down and find your center. So some of you could be, could be a little fragile, could be thinking about something, maybe some of you seem like a particular relationship some of you could be thinking about, maybe a relationship from the past or a relationship that you're in right now. So let's jump right in it. In the past here we have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords talks about sleepless nights or overthinking here. Overthinking. Either it's a choice that you need to make, Libra, when it comes to love, or you're overthinking about a past relationship. Okay? Could be comparing or thinking about them a lot, or comparing new people to them, or just overthinking about the past relationship. Okay? You're in the energy of the number 3, so you can look that up as well. You also have here, let me put it to you this way, Libra. I feel like for a good number of you, you need to decide what it is that you want. And for some of you, it's going to be in love, right? So some of you, let's say if you're not in a relationship and you do want love, but then sometimes you don't put yourself out there, or you doubt it, or you tell yourself things, or you stay looking to the past, or you stay looking at the past patterns that happened to you in the past when it came to relationships. So this is for the ones that are not in a current relationship, okay? But you keep reliving the past or what has happened in the past, but you do want companionship, you do want a relationship, but you keep thinking, it's like almost like sabotaging yourself. It's like you want it, but then you tell yourself you can't have it, or you want it, but you continue to doubt it, right? You can't do both, okay? So you need to be clear, you need to go within, and you need to decide on what do you want that really is going to make you happy? What is going to make your, what is your wish fulfillment here, okay? Go within and really try to decide what that is for some of you. For others of you who are in a relationship, I think it's almost kind of the same thing. Maybe things could have been turbulent or something, you need to think about. You need to just take a time out and get clear about what it is that you do want, okay? Because you can have it. I'm looking right at it, I really feel like a lot of you need to get yourself clear in order to make anything else outside of that stable and clear, right? You have to look within yourself. What do you really want? If you want a relationship, if you want to be, or the relationship in to get stronger or better, you yourself and the foundation of you have to be strong and be certain on what it is that you want, instead of looking to the past or overthinking something and having the most negative outcome in your mind play out of what is or what could never happen, okay? You yourself need to know the direction. Choose the direction you want to go in, because you have the judgment on the bottom of the deck here on the below surface. Like, you need to make a judgment call on what you really want. It's a choice here that you need to make, okay, in order for you to start going in a direction or getting what it is that you want. All right? Some of you could be dealing with I have a Virgo here, I have a Gemini here, so it's a Taurus, a Virgo, another Libra. Okay, could even be a Cancer for some of you, a Sagittarius is here. All right, that's some of the ones I got. Don't have to be any of these people, these are just some of the ones, okay? A lot of you, you know, deal with a lot of internal depths of your emotions on the inside here, Libra. And you need to explore that, and you need to be clear, and you need to decide what it is that you do want, okay? And remember, one of your cards said, you know, and loving others or having love come in is when you love yourself and embrace all aspects and parts of yourself, because that makes complete harmony, and it allows others in love to come in and love you, okay? And to be adaptable. All right, don't be so rigid in your thinking, and don't overthink, and don't keep thinking about what the past has done, or a past person, or a past relationship, or what the past did, if that is the case, or even what that person did in the past. You need to learn how to let that go. And the outcome here, you have the Five of Cups with the Eight of Swords. So again, the Eight of Swords is like, when you're blocking yourself, right? It's almost like a self-sabotage card, right? If you can see it. You see, this is the same person. This is one and the same, okay? This woman is free, but this woman is bound and laying down here like she's trapped. There's rope binding her. She's blindfolded. She's like, oh my God, I can't get out of this situation. You know, this is just, but this woman, which is her, is looking down at her knowing that she's free, right? She's not bound. You know, these are illusions. So she's imprisoning herself with her thoughts, with what she's thinking, which render her, you know, not able to take action, not to move forward, not to get what it is that she wants or go in the direction she wants, because she's sitting there telling herself all these illusions, all these thoughts, all these negative thoughts, thinking negatively, okay? You have Five of Pentacles too. The Five of Pentacles is talking about financial lack, or just a feeling like you have to beg, borrow, or steal to get things, or you're not being seen. You know, you know, you're having to constantly ask a person to see you or hear you or to give you attention or anything like that, right? But to clarify, that is the Eight of Swords, so that tells me that's an illusion, right? That's really not the case, Libra. But you're telling yourself it is, because maybe it's not, things are not going the way you want, so you have the mindset to over-exaggerate the situation at times. Just saying, you know it, okay? I love you. But here, like, you need to get clear on what you want and what direction you want. Even if you are in an existing relationship, if you want to build that and nourish that and make it better, you yourself have to look at things in a different way and become more stable. And decide if you really want to continue to deal with that relationship or that person in the first place. And, you know, you don't hold them to you just because you don't want to be alone, or you don't want to not have this person. It's time for you to make a judgment call in order to release yourself and go in a different direction. It's a big choice you need to make here. When it comes to a relationship, what are you going to do? Are you going to, you know, build something new with this person? Or are you going to go in a different direction? Or are you going to stay in the past and just think about all the things that happened in the past, okay? For others of you who are not in a relationship or existing relationship, and you're wanting a soulmate to come in, you have to think about how you think about relationships, and think about the self-negative talk that you might be telling yourself when it comes to relationship, or even yourself, okay? Because it can come in for you. For some of you, you have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is talking about waiting for your ships to come in. You have that twice. So it's a lot about you guys needing to be getting a different perspective and being patient. It's like, it's like you're the one that has to be clear on what you want here, okay? You're going to have to be clear on what you want and get balanced and stable mentally and emotionally, okay, about what it is that you want here, Libra, in order for it to come in. If you are single and you're wanting a relationship, and you sit there and tell yourself, well, they just don't wear me, and they just want to last person every time I get it. If you say that, then You know, like, how can you want something but then you talk negative about it? You know, and how can you be in a relationship? You need to be clear if you want the relationship. If you're just going to keep looking at the past and what all the things that person did, what's the point, right? That's not growing, that's not evolving. You need to make a decision if you want to stay in that relationship, if it works for you or not. It doesn't matter if, you know, how long you've been with that person. To me, it doesn't matter. If you're not happy and the other person's not happy and you know, put a lot of time and investment to try to make something work and it just don't work, it's time to let go and free both of you, right? Or if not, then you need to get stable and grounded and drop the self-talk, drop the self-sabotage in the way you're thinking, or a victim or anything like that. Okay, it's time to let that go in order for you to liberate yourself, because there's a call here for you to liberate yourself as well and to be adaptable. It says inner restlessness may be disrupting your peace. Slow down and find your center. And it says flexibility. Okay, a key to success, and success don't always have to be in money and career. Okay, flexibility is the key to success. Adjust your approach without losing sight on your goal. What is your goal? Remember I told you, what is your goal here? Or is it to get in a relationship? Is it to build a relationship? Is it to build a solid foundation for yourself? If it's not about a relationship, what's your goal? Stay open to change today. Shift your method if needed, but stay committed to the vision. And you also have liberation too, right? Liberation. Freedom comes when you release what no longer serves you. Let go and welcome new possibilities. Identify something that has been weighing you down, release it, and move forward. Okay? That's what I have for you, Libra. I hope this helped. I hope to hear you back here real soon. Thank you for being here with me. Bye for now.